The nightmare hits Anakin like a thunderbolt. He sees his mother bound and suffering. But this time, the vision comes 3 days earlier than it should. Anakin doesn't hesitate. He tells Padme they have to leave Naboo immediately. She sees the fear in his eyes and agrees without question. They fly to Tatooine at full speed. When they land in Mos Espa, Anakin's heart is pounding. He finds Watto, who tells him Shmi was sold to a moisture farmer named Klieg Lars. Anakin rushes to the Lars homestead, his mind racing with dread. Klieg meets him at the door, his face pale. The Tuskens took her 2 days ago, he says. I tried to save her, lost my leg in the fight. Anakin doesn't waste a second. He grabs a speeder bike and tears into the desert, Padme calling after him. The twin suns burn overhead as he pushes the bike harder, faster. He reaches the Tusken camp just as the suns begin to set. Through the Force, he feels her, weak but alive. Anakin ignites his lightsaber and charges. The Tuskens scramble, but they're no match for a Jedi. He cuts through the camp with surgical precision, his focus absolute. No rage, no hatred. No hatred, just determination. He finds Shmi tied to a post inside a tent, bruised and barely conscious. "Mom?" he whispers, cutting her free. Her eyes flutter open. "Annie, is it really you?" "I'm here, Mom. I'm here, Mom. I'm here." He lifts her gently and carries her out of the camp. Padme is waiting with the speeder. Together they rush Shmi back to the Lars homestead, where medical droids stabilize her condition. She will survive. But as Anakin watches his mother sleep, he doesn't realize how profoundly this single moment has altered the galaxy's fate. The Jedi Council is about to take notice of what he's done, and Palpatine's carefully laid plans have just hit their first snag. Anakin stands before the Jedi Council. His mission to protect Senator Amidala is complete, but word has reached the Council about his detour to Tatooine. Mace Windu's eyes are sharp, questioning. "Skywalker," Mace begins, his voice firm. "You left your assignment. Why? My." Anakin meets his gaze without flinching. "I had a vision. My mother was in danger. I went to save her." "And did you?" Yoda asks quietly. "Yes, Master. She's alive and safe." The council chamber falls silent. Yoda's ears twitch. He closes his eyes, reaching out through the Force. He feels no darkness in Anakin, no anger, no hatred, only relief and love. "Attachment dangerous it is," Yoda murmurs, "yet consumed by darkness, you are not." Mace frowns. He expected rage, recklessness. Instead, Anakin seems grounded, focused. The young Jedi who once bristled at authority now stands calm and centered. "You disobeyed orders," Mace says, "but you showed restraint. That's unusual for you." Anakin nods. "I did what I had to do, but I didn't lose control. I felt the pull of anger, Master. I wanted to destroy those who hurt her, but I stopped myself. I remembered the code." Obi-Wan, standing beside him, places a hand on Anakin's shoulder. He's telling the truth. I sense no darkness in him. Yoda hums thoughtfully. Stronger his connection to the light has become. Saved his mother, he did. Saved himself, perhaps. Mace exchanges a glance with the other council members. They've always feared Anakin's attachments would lead him to the dark side. But now, for the first time, those attachments seem to have anchored him to the light. "Very well," Mace finally says. "Okay, you will return to your duties. But Skywalker, we will be watching." Anakin bows and leaves the chamber. But across the galaxy in the shadows of Coruscant's underworld, Darth Sidious feels a disturbance. His plans for Anakin Skywalker have just become far more complicated. The battle, Palpatine's eyes flicker. That's not the response he expected. Patience, the Chancellor leans forward. "The Jedi have held you back your entire life. They fear your power, Anakin? They always have." Anakin frowns. Something about the Chancellor's tone feels off. He's heard this speech before, but this time it sounds rehearsed, calculated. "The Jedi have their flaws," Anakin admits. "But they're not my enemies, Chancellor. The Separatists are." Palpatine's jaw tightens just for a moment. He recovers quickly, forcing a smile. "Of course. I only want what's best for you." Anakin nods, but as he leaves the office, a strange feeling lingers. He reaches out through the Force, trying to understand what just happened. There's something hidden. A shadow beneath the Chancellor's words. Later that night, Anakin confides in Padme. "Something's wrong with the Chancellor," he says quietly. "I can't explain it, but every time I talk to him, I feel uneasy." Padme takes his hand. "Trust your instincts, Annie." Anakin nods. For the first time, he's questioning the man he once trusted completely. And across the city, Palpatine slams his fist against his desk. His greatest weapon is slipping away. The Sith Lord realizes he must act soon, or lose Anakin Skywalker forever. The mission to Cato Neimoidia goes sideways fast. Anakin and Obi-Wan's starfighters spiral through enemy fire, Dodgers blasting at them from every angle. Their ships take heavy damage, engines smoking. Anakin, pull up. Duh! You're flying straight into their cruiser. Obi-Wan shouts over the comm. In the old timeline, Anakin would have ignored him. He would have taken the reckless shot, trusting his instincts over his master's wisdom. But not this time. Copy that, master. Breaking off now. Anakin banks hard to the left, following in Obi-Wan's lead. Together, they weave through the debris field, covering each other's backs. Their coordination is flawless. They don't just fight as Jedi, they fight as brothers. They land safely on the Republic cruiser, engines still hissing from the heat. Obi-Wan removes his helmet and grins. You actually listened to me for once. Anakin laughs. Don't get used to it. But there's warmth in his voice, respect, trust. Later in the ship's briefing room, Obi-Wan pulls Anakin aside. You've changed, Anakin. Ha. I don't know what happened on Tatooine, but you're more centered, more at peace. Anakin nods. Saving my mother saved me too. I realize something, Master. The people we love don't make us weak. They make us stronger. Obi-Wan smiles. I wish the Council understood that. Maybe one day they will. For the first time in years, Anakin feels like he truly belongs. The Jedi Order isn't perfect, but with Obi-Wan by his side, he believes they can make it better. But on Coruscant, Palpatine watches the reports of their mission. His eyes narrow with cold fury. They're too close, he hisses. Too loyal to each other. He opens a secret comm channel. Count Dooku, I have a new assignment for you. Capture Obi-Wan Kenobi. Alive. Dooku's hologram flickers. And what of Skywalker? Palpatine's smile is venomous. When his master is in danger, we'll see how centered he truly is. Anakin wakes in a cold sweat. The vision is vivid, terrifying. Padme dying in childbirth, her voice calling his name, the life draining from her eyes. He's seen this nightmare before. In the original timeline, it drove him to desperation, to Palpatine, to the dark side.
But this time, he doesn't face it alone. The next day, Anakin travels to Naboo. He finds his mother in the garden, tending to flowers beneath the warm sun. She looks healthier now, happy. Free. Ani, she says warmly, embracing him. What's wrong? I can see it in your eyes. Anakin hesitates, then tells her everything. The visions, the fear, the overwhelming need to stop Padme from dying. Shmi listens quietly, her hand resting on his. When he finishes, she speaks softly but firmly. Ani, you can't control everything, not even with all the power in the galaxy. But I have to try, Mom. I can't lose her. Shmi shakes her head. You saved me because the Force guided you at the right moment, but you can't live in fear of every vision, every possibility. Fear leads to desperation, and desperation makes us do terrible things. Anakin's voice cracks. What if I'm not strong enough to save her? Shmi cups his face gently. Then you love her. You stay by her side, you trust in the Force, but you don't let fear consume you. Do you understand? Anakin closes his eyes, her words sinking deep into his heart. He feels the weight lift, just a little. The fear is still there, but it no longer controls him. I understand, Mom. He hugs her tightly, grateful she's alive to guide him. But far away, on Coruscant, Palpatine learns of Anakin's visions through his network of spies. The Sith Lord smiles coldly. So, he dreams of losing his wife. Perfect. He begins drafting a new plan. If Anakin won't come to him willingly, Palpatine will make sure Padme's death becomes inevitable, unless Anakin embraces the dark side to stop it. The office is dark, lit only by the glow of Coruscant's skyline. Mace Windu lies defeated, his hand severed, teetering on the edge of the window. Palpatine stands over him, lightning crackling from his fingers. Anakin, help me! Palpatine cries. He's a traitor! The Jedi are taking over!
Anakin ignites his lightsaber, his face torn with conflict. This is the moment, the choice that defines everything. In the original timeline, fear won. Anakin struck down Mace Windu, pledged himself to the Sith, and became Darth Vader. But not this time. Anakin looks at Palpatine, and for the first time, he truly sees him. The twisted face, the yellow eyes, the darkness radiating from him like poison. "You're lying," Anakin says quietly. Palpatine's expression shifts. "What?" "You've been lying to me for years, manipulating me, feeding my fear." Anakin's voice grows stronger. "You're the Sith Lord. You're Darth Sidious." Palpatine's mask drops. His face hardens. "You're a fool, Skywalker. Without me, Padme will die. I'm the only one who can save her." Anakin shakes his head. "No, my mother taught me something. Fear doesn't save people. Love does, and I won't let fear turn me into a monster." Palpatine snarls. "Then you will lose everything." He unleashes a torrent of Force lightning at Anakin, but Anakin deflects it with his blade, the energy crackling between them. Mace Windu, still alive, seizes the moment. He lunges forward and drives his lightsaber through Palpatine's chest. The Sith Lord gasps, his eyes wide with shock. "Impossible." He collapses, lifeless. Mace looks at Anakin, breathing hard. You made the right choice." Anakin nods, but his mind is racing. Palpatine is dead. The Sith are defeated. But across the galaxy, Order 66 has already been transmitted. Clone troopers turn on their Jedi commanders. The massacre has begun. And Anakin realizes the war isn't over yet. Anakin sprints through the corridors of the Jedi Temple, his boots echoing against the polished stone floors. His comlink crackles to life in his hand. He doesn't slow down. Every second counts. "Rex! Rex, do you copy?" On the other end, static. Then a voice, strained and confused. "General Skywalker? I'm receiving strange orders. Something's wrong." Anakin's heart pounds. He knows what's happening. Palpatine's contingency plan, Order 66. The clones have been programmed since birth with inhibitor chips in their brains. One command from the Supreme Chancellor, and every clone trooper in the galaxy will turn on their Jedi commanders. But Palpatine is dead now. Mace Windu killed him moments ago in the Chancellor's office. That means the order has already been sent. "Rex, listen to me," Anakin shouts into the comlink. "Do not execute Order 66. I repeat, do not execute. It's a trap. Palpatine was the Sith Lord. He programmed you to kill the Jedi." On the war-torn surface of Utapau, Captain Rex stands frozen, his DC-15 blaster raised. 20 meters ahead, Obi-Wan Kenobi is locked in combat with General Grievous, completely unaware of the danger behind him. Rex's finger tightens on the trigger. The voice in his head is overwhelming, cold, mechanical. "Execute Order 66. Eliminate the Jedi traitors." But Anakin's words cut through the fog like a lightsaber through Durasteel. "General?" Rex's voice shakes. His hand trembles. Sweat drips down his face beneath his helmet. What's happening to me?" "It's a chip, Rex, in your brain, behind your left temple. Palpatine put it there when you were created. You have to fight it." Rex grits his teeth. Around him, his brothers, Cody, Appo, Bly, are already firing on their Jedi generals. Screams echo across the battlefield. Blaster bolts streak through the air. Jedi fall, betrayed by the soldiers they trusted. But Rex is different. He's fought beside Anakin for 3 years. They've bled together, laughed together, survived impossible odds together. That bond, it's stronger than programming. Rex lowers his weapon, gasping for breath. I won't do it, sir." Anakin exhales in relief. "Good man. Now, warn the others. Get on the command frequency. Tell every clone you can reach. Palpatine is dead. The war is over. Order 66 is a lie." "Copy that, General. I'm on it." Rex switches channels, his voice urgent. All units, this is CT-7576. Disregard Order 66. I repeat, disregard. It's a Sith trap. The Supreme Chancellor was the enemy. Some clones hesitate, others obey the chip, but a few, those with the strongest wills, the deepest bonds with their Jedi, begin to resist. On Utapau, Obi-Wan decapitates Grievous and turns just in time to see Commander Cody raising his blaster. But Rex tackles Cody to the ground before he can fire. Rex? Obi-Wan ignites his lightsaber, confused. It's the inhibitor chips, General. Palpatine activated them. We have to move. Obi-Wan doesn't waste time asking questions. He trusts Rex. He runs. Back on Coruscant, Anakin reaches the Jedi Temple's communications center. Master Shak Ti is already there, her lightsaber drawn, defending the room from clone troopers. "Anakin," Shak shouts, "the clones have turned on us." "I know. Hold them off." Anakin slides to the main console and frantically types in override codes. He's been around clones his entire career. He knows their systems better than most. If he can broadcast a counter-order across the Republic's military network, he might be able to stop the massacre. But the system is locked, encrypted. Palpatine made sure of that. Blast! Anakin slams his fist on the console. Then he feels it, a presence in the Force. Calm, ancient, wise. Master Yoda. The Grand Master's voice echoes in Anakin's mind. Use the Force you must. Technology alone not enough, it is. Anakin closes his eyes. He reaches out, not with his hands, but with his mind. He feels the data flowing through the network like a river. Trillions of signals, commands, transmissions. It's chaos. But Anakin is the chosen one. The Force flows through him stronger than anyone in 1,000 years. He finds the thread, the override command buried deep in the system, and he pulls. The console sparks, the screen flickers. Then, across the galaxy, every clone trooper's comlink crackles with a new voice, Anakin's voice. "Attention all clone forces. This is General Anakin Skywalker. Supreme Chancellor Palpatine is dead. He was Darth Sidious, the Sith Lord behind this war. Order 66 is a Sith deception. The Jedi are not your enemies. Stand down. Repeat, stand down." The message loops over and over. On Kashyyyk, Commander Gree hesitates, his blaster aimed at Yoda's back. The chip screams at him to fire, but Anakin's words plant doubt. Yoda turns slowly, his lightsaber igniting. "Betray me, will you?" Gree's hand shakes. I don't." Yoda leaps, his blade flashing. Gree falls, but the other clones lower their weapons, confused and conflicted. On Felucia, Aayla Secura deflects the first volley of blaster fire, then dives for cover. "Bly, what are you doing?" Commander Bly blinks, the chip's hold weakening as Anakin's message repeats in his helmet. "General, I'm sorry." He collapses to his knees, clutching his head. Aayla rushes to his side, her lightsaber deactivated. "It's okay, Bly. It's not your fault." Across the galaxy, the same scene plays out. Some clones obey the chip, some resist. The Jedi suffer losses. Dozens fall in the initial chaos. But it's not the total annihilation Palpatine planned. Hundreds of Jedi survive. In the Senate building, Mace Windu addresses the emergency session. His face is grim, his robe still scorched from battle. Beside him stand Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Anakin. The chamber is packed with senators, their faces a mixture of shock, fear, and disbelief. "Members of the Senate," Mace begins, his voice echoing through the vast hall. "Supreme Chancellor Palpatine was Darth Sidious, the Sith Lord we have been hunting for over a decade." Gasps ripple through the chamber. He orchestrated this war. He manipulated both sides, the Separatists, the Republic, all of it. His goal was to destroy the Jedi and seize absolute power. Senator Bail Organa stands. "How do we know this is true? Where is your proof?" Yoda steps forward. "Faced himself, I did. Confirmed by the Force his identity was. Darth Sidious, he called himself. Dark side energy. Undeniable it was." Anakin speaks next. I was there when he revealed himself. He tried to turn me to the dark side. He promised me power, told me the Jedi were traitors, but I saw through his lies. Padme rises from her seat, her voice steady. I have reviewed classified documents from the Chancellor's office, financial records, communications with separatist leaders, down Cuckoo, General Grievous. The evidence is overwhelming. Mon Mothma nods. If this is true, then the Republic has been living under Sith rule for years. Mace nods gravely. Yes, but Palpatine is dead now. The Sith threat is ended. The war is over. The Senate erupts. Some cheer, others argue. Chaos spreads through the chamber. Bail Organa calls for order. What happens now? Who will lead